Have you ever found yourself staring at a looming deadline, feeling paralyzed and unable to start? You're not alone. Procrastination is a universal human experience that affects millions of people every day. But what if I told you it's not just about being lazy? There's a fascinating psychological battle happening in your brain right now. Welcome to the Brain Talk Sessions YouTube channel. Your journey to a healthier mind starts here, where we share psychology explained for everyday life. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of procrastination, why we keep putting things off, and how to finally break free from this self-sabotaging habit. Procrastination isn't just about poor time management or lack of willpower. It's a complex interplay of emotions, brain chemistry, and ingrained behaviors that can have a profound impact on our mental health and life goals. Let's start by understanding what's really going on in your brain when you procrastinate. It's not as simple as being lazy or unmotivated. In fact, there's a fierce battle happening between two parts of your brain, the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. The limbic system is all about instant gratification. It wants pleasure now and doesn't care about long-term consequences. On the other hand, the prefrontal cortex is responsible for planning, decision-making, and self-control. When you procrastinate, your limbic system is essentially hijacking your brain, overriding the logical part that knows you should be working on that important task. But why does this happen? Often, it's because of deep-seated emotional triggers that we might not even be aware of. Fear of failure is a big one. If you never start, you can't fail, right? Perfectionism is another culprit. When we set impossibly high standards for ourselves, it can be paralyzing to even begin. Anxiety and self-doubt whisper in our ears, telling us we're not good enough or that the task is too difficult. These emotions aren't just excuses, they're powerful psychological forces that can keep us stuck in a cycle of avoidance. Now, let's talk about decision fatigue and overwhelm. Have you ever noticed how it gets harder to make choices as the day goes on? That's because our brain's decision-making energy is a finite resource. When we're faced with too many options or a huge, complex task, our brains can simply shut down. This is why procrastination often feels like mental quicksand. The more we think about all the things we need to do, the harder it becomes to actually do anything. There's also a sneaky chemical component to procrastination, dopamine. This neurotransmitter is responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. Unfortunately, our brains are wired to prioritize immediate rewards over long-term benefits. That's why scrolling through social media or binge-watching your favorite show feels so much more appealing than tackling that work project. Your brain is getting little hits of dopamine from these easy, pleasurable activities, making it even harder to focus on tasks that don't provide instant gratification. The impact of chronic procrastination on our mental health and life goals can't be overstated. It's not just about missing deadlines or feeling a bit stressed. Procrastination can lead to intense feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety. It can damage our self-esteem and relationships. Over time, it can even derail our biggest dreams and ambitions. Think about all the missed opportunities, the projects never started, the ideas never pursued, all because we couldn't overcome the urge to put things off. But here's the good news. Armed with this knowledge about how procrastination works in our brains, we can develop powerful strategies to overcome it. Let's explore some proven techniques that can help you break free from the procrastination cycle. First up is time blocking and microtasks. Instead of looking at a project as one huge, intimidating mountain to climb, break it down into small, manageable steps. Then, assign specific time blocks to work on these microtasks. This approach lowers overwhelm and creates a clear structure for your day. Next, try the 2-minute rule. If a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This builds momentum and trains your brain to associate taking action with positive feelings. You'll be surprised how many small tasks you can knock out quickly, giving you a sense of accomplishment that can fuel bigger projects. Finding an accountability partner can be a game changer. Share your goals with a friend, colleague, or mentor who can check in on your progress. The social pressure and encouragement can be powerful motivators to keep you on track. Reframing tasks is another effective strategy. Instead of thinking, I have to do this boring report, try, I get to showcase my expertise and contribute to the team's success. By associating work with positive outcomes rather than dread, you're more likely to tackle it head-on. As we wrap up, remember that overcoming procrastination isn't just about productivity hacks or time management tricks. It's about building a proactive mindset and practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you slip up. Beating yourself up only leads to more procrastination. Celebrate your small wins and focus on progress, not perfection. Procrastination is a deeply human experience, rooted in our biology and psychology. By understanding the science behind it and implementing these strategies, you can start to break free from its grip. It won't happen overnight, but with patience and persistence, you can rewire your brain to embrace action over avoidance. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. What small action can you take right now to move towards your goals? The power to change is in your hands. Don't put it off any longer, your future self will thank you. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the psychology of procrastination. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. And don't forget to check out our other videos on the Brain Talk Sessions channel for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology and mental health. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and remember, your journey to a healthier mind starts here.